Hello, my name is Hera. I am at Mozfest. As you can see behind me, we are on the 4th floor, which is the Fuel the Movement floor. And I have spent the whole weekend being around some really weird and interesting things.
I'm Stuart Pryor. I'm a program coordinator for Wikimedia UK, and we're at Mozfest. It's the annual conference for the Mozilla movement. Why are we here? Because we work in similar areas, we work in open source. We're also here to meet some of our partners. Well, Wikipedia is arguably one of the largest and most successful open source projects ever, and an example of what you can achieve with this type of collaboration. So, while in some ways our community is sometimes not working on exactly the same thing as say Mozilla is with software and hardware, we still have a lot to add in terms of understanding community dynamics, understanding how to get people to work together, how to build your community and expand your community, and how to extend yourself beyond North America and Western Europe. There's also a lot we can learn from other communities as well. So I don't know, our role changes depending on who you talk to in the movement, because some people are, are developers on projects, and some people are editors, and some people work in GLAM partnerships. So it kind of depends. But as Wikimedia UK, I think it's talking about community, it's talking about inclusivity, and talking about partnering with institutions to use their content and making sure that content is open.
Well, we just held an edit-a-thon, WikiJam, on surveillance companies. We're particularly interested in companies that sell intrusion software, network monitoring software, phone tapping software, IMSI catchers, stingrays, this kind of stuff. And the reason Wikipedia is a good place for that to happen is it's a popular resource, but it's also a collegiate resource. There's a lot of controversy around these companies. So Wikipedia is a good place to settle some of those things and have citations about how these companies may have sold to regimes that are not so friendly to human rights. And of course, they might have also sold to churches and schools and other places that do obey human rights. But you want to capture all of those things in the same article. So Wikipedia is a great place to do that, and it's an easy resource for other people to use, but also to create content. So it was really nice to see a bunch of people create their first Wikipedia article today, including me and a few other people, and to feel empowered, to have a voice about the way surveillance technology is used and the different countries and places it's used around the world.
How to ensure that a really wide range of voices are contributing. And how to ensure that culturally diverse knowledge and information and cultural heritage is really valued and shared and is accessible. And what that means for Wikimedia UK's programmes, because of course, we're in the UK at the moment, part of the European Union still, but we are one of the most culturally diverse countries in Europe. Over 300 languages are spoken. We have immigrant languages, but we also have indigenous languages like Welsh, like Scottish Gaelic, and so on.
So open source isn't going to go away, but we need to have movements like this to make sure it's better and make sure it continues to be a good way of doing things and make it bigger and involve more people. So I'm optimistic, and events like this make me optimistic.
I feel great because this is my 4th Mozfest, and the first time I got involved in Mozfest was because I was volunteering for Wikimania. And we wanted to come here and see how they run their volunteering programs. And if you open up the program, they have a quote from me in the last page. So from the first time I had volunteered. So it's super amazing to be here and being part of the community. You will not find a conference like this anywhere. It is one of a kind.
#Mozfest.